You know, the devil will fight your life, but he won't fight your message. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that again for somebody that ain't hear that. The devil will fight your life, but he won't fight your message. You feel me? And let them that got ears to hear, let them hear. You feel me? Because this is how you get preachers, pastors, teachers of the gospel, social media, Christian content creators, etc. that preach good messages, that have good sermon clips, that have great viral videos that sound good but ultimately produce no fruit. This is how you had the same great men and women of God that sound good with the mic, but in a secret lives they partaking in nefarious activities. You feel me? And somebody might ask, well, why does the enemy attack your secret life but not your message? And it's simple. It's a tactic that the enemy uses to attack you in your secret life, but to not attack your message. Because if he can attack you in your secret life, if he can get you to go back to your old vomit while you trying to keep up that same persona of being a devout Christian, this is when you can be considered fake. This is when you can find yourself in a backslidden, lukewarm state. This is when you can even find yourself in situations where you could get exposed. And I'll give you an example real quick. All right, here go the example. You feel me? Say you got somebody that be posting on their story all day, Bible verses, sermon clips, messages, whatever the case may be. They posting on their story like they really living what they posting, right? But behind closed doors, when nobody can see them, they got hate all in their heart. They committed secret sins. They treat people horribly. They can't forgive nobody. You feel me? They went back to the smoking. They went back to the drinking. You know what I'm saying? They having sex secretly. They doing these things secretly, but trying to keep up the persona like they really living this walk, this Christian walk for real. And then somebody could come along and be like, you posting all this stuff, but you was just in the club with me the other day. Exposure can come when you do these things. That's why the enemy attacks you in your secret life, but he won't attack your message. Because when he attacks your secret life, but you're still trying to preach a message of righteousness and holiness, that's when your message has no effect because you're not living what you speaking. You feel me? So that's what I mean when I say the devil will fight your life, but he won't fight your message. You feel me? Because if your life can still be considered worldly, if you still can identify with the people of this world, but you saying Jesus is Lord, you trying to preach that means somebody lying. And it ain't Jesus, you feel me? That's why the Bible say in James chapter 1, verse 22, be doers of the word, not just hearers only. That's why the Bible say in 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17, come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not that unclean thing so the Lord can receive you, you feel me? So with all that being said, the message of this video is you have no message until your life becomes the message. You know what I'm saying? Until you truly submit your life to Jesus Christ. You feel me? Because when you truly submit it to Jesus Christ, you feel me? That's when everything you say and do can be used to glorify the kingdom. You feel me? When you're truly submitted to Jesus Christ, that's when your words and your actions hold more weight. You know what I'm saying? Because true submission to Jesus Christ, when you truly submitted to Jesus Christ, you can be used in ways by God that you could never even imagine. You know what I'm saying? But you can only do these things if you're truly submitted to Jesus Christ and you're a doer of the word, not just a hearer only. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you have no real message until your life is the message, you know what I'm saying? Because how you live can impact somebody significantly more than what you say, you know what I'm saying? Because your life should resemble what you preach, you feel me? Because if you preaching righteousness and holiness, you better be living like that, you know what I'm saying? If you preaching forgiveness, you better be able to forgive somebody, you feel me? And this is why a lot of pastors, preachers, teachers, social media, Christian content creators have no real impacting message because their life is not the message. Because when your life is the message, God can use your life to help transform other people's lives to look like what God wanted their lives to look like. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we must truly surrender everything in our lives to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, potentially your message, not even potentially, your message will become and exude the same thing that you did not surrender, whether you realize it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because when a person doesn't fully submit to God and they still holding on to certain things that they need to surrender, if that person don't surrender them things and that person goes into ministry, even though they preaching and teaching sounds good, you'll be wondering why they congregation still look the same. You'll be wondering why they congregation don't got no substance. You'll be wondering why they congregation lives still look the same, if not worse than when they first entered that church. And that's because if the head of the flock ain't fully submitted to the Lord, how can anybody under that person be submitted to the Lord? You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's all be doers of the word, not just hearers only. Let's all come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not that unclean thing, so the Lord can receive us, you feel me? Because you have no message until your life becomes a message. So let's all strive to be doers of the word, not just hearers only. In Jesus' mighty name.